I think during the previous call, so she's more on the advisory role, so she's more helping us to build connections between projects, to build up partnership, and so to also introducing us with some of the influencers, institutions, including some of the top exchanges. So yeah, that's more of her role now. I mean, she's no longer doing all those hands-on marketing works. We are recruiting people. So we are recruiting new CMOs in this quarter. So yeah, so that's a quick update on her status. Of course, she's still with the team, and we always trust her time management. I believe that she can manage her time well. And yeah, we would also like to build some sorts of partnership with her new projects, and also with like she also with her own DAO. So yeah, so that's a quick updates on Iris. So next, I will pass to Jack. Jack is our economy researchers. He's also a PhD holder in economics and finance. So he'll be sharing a little bit more on our ocean lending protocols. Actually, we have talked a lot about this during previous calls, but we didn't give like a very detailed introduction to the ocean lending protocols. So today we are going to give more details introductions. Yeah, Dr. Go, you may go.
Hi everyone. Now I will introduce our new product, Konomi Network. Konomi Network is a totally decentralized, user-friendly, and flexible lending protocol. Compared to other lending protocols like Compound or Aave, they only support a few high market value currency that is chosen by the community. But for our lending protocol, anyone can create own lending pool to be owner. So we can support almost all the currency. And the owner can set rules and interest rate for her own pool. For users, thanks for our outside liquidation system, they can borrow and lending money safely and friendly. Also, borrower and the supplier can choose pools they feel happy to borrow and put money. Now, I will talk about how to create asset pool in our lending protocol. They're very simple and anyone can learn it fast. First, owner enter the basic token information, including the token full name, contract address for the community to verify it. The owner inject liquidity into the pool and staking Kono as a deposit. The last step is the owner determines the token properties in the pools, like setting the electoral factor, liquidation incentive, and the interest rate model. We hope every party can make a profit through our lending. For supplier, besides receive interest, they will also receive revenue for providing liquidity. For borrower, they can select the collector and the borrower's assets from the pool according to the owner's setting and receive liquidity reward. For owners, they can collect liquidity bonus and 5% of the interest earned by the supplier as a pool transaction fee. For the Konomi Network, we will collect 1% of the daily interest in each pool as a management fee. For the last but not least, I will talk about how to close the asset pool. The day before the closing, the 10 days before the closing, we will close the borrow and supply functions. 7 days before the closing, we will stop paying interest for supplier users, while the interest generated by the borrower will be calculated as usual and go to the treasury. At the same time, when the collector value tracks the liquidation threshold after the closing day, they will enter the liquidation. When the value of the collector in the pool is less than 1,000 USDT, the pool will be forced to liquidate. Okay, thanks for your listening. That's all about my part. If you are interested about our lending, please follow our Twitter and we will post more articles to introduce about it. Thanks, Jayden.
Okay, yeah, cool. So I would like to add on a little bit more on what Jack has shared previously. So of course, it's not a must to close the pool. I mean, the pool owner, they can choose either to close the pool or to extend his subscriptions. So once his subscriptions ends or approach to the end, the owner has two choices. One is that he can choose to close the pool. So once he closes the pool, we will proceed with the process we have shared just now. Otherwise, he can also extend his subscriptions, but he needs to put in new deposits. So yeah, so it's not a must to close a pool unless there are some bad behaviors which has caused some cost to the users. Otherwise, he can always extend his subscriptions. So basically, the idea is that we want everybody to have the right to create their own pools, to set their own parameters, and like everybody, they can actually enjoy certain benefits from using the product. We have already shared just now. The pool owner enjoy the interest, enjoy the transaction fees. Of course, they also have incentives for providing liquidities, and mean for the borrowers. Of course, he can borrow the assets he wants. Yeah, for the lenders, I mean, he can get up from the interest. Yeah, so. Next, actually, I will pass on to Willis. So he will be sharing about some of the dev progress, like where are we now and when are we going to launch this product.
Yeah. Hi guys. Actually, Jayden wanted me to share something which I usually didn't want to because actually everything is still in progress. But I think where Jayden is coming from is just to share a bit, hopefully we can be more down to earth and share with community like what will we have. So just keep in mind that we are still testing this, but the contracts are done. It's just that the UI we're integrating. So I guess we can just introduce the whole flow without even it's incomplete, but I guess the UI is already done. The UI UX, the user flow is already fixed. So anyway, we'll have a new tab. Previously, it was just a work in progress in our mainnet. And our DevNet is already open, so if you're interested, you can always visit our DevNet. But we don't guarantee, usually we'll purge our DevNet if you want a flash car or something like that. So the staking, all those stuff is already on mainnet. So which I want to talk about the bridge also. So hopefully you have tried the bridge to the BSD. The first thing is in this ocean is basically the landing pool that we created. So currently you see this one is our 10th one that our UI is integrating with the chain. So we are fetching, for example, from our contract, like getting the list of pools that's created by our users, and then the display will just show you how big the pool is and what are the mean borrow API and max borrow API. Once you click, you'll see all the pool information, and then the currency that it supports. So basically, these two should be aligned, but currently we haven't done that yet. So in here, you can see all the collateral information and the interest rate, all those pool info. But currently it's blank because it's not fetched from the chain yet. And then these are actually live from the chain. So these are usually percentage, and it's similar to the compound interest rate. So in this case, in here, you will be able to see all the pools that's currently available, and with each token, you can actually borrow and supply to this pool, to this currency. And if you wanna build your own, you can always do that. You can just create a new proposal, but I'll show you anyways. So the idea is in each of you can select the currencies that you want. So basically, this list of currencies must be supported by our Oracle. So currently, it's not integrated. So these are just mocks. And with each currency, you can choose, for example, in your pool, your collateral settings, like what's collateral factor you want, and what's the cost factor liquidation incentive. It's very similar to compound driven. And the interest rate for each token, you can set it yourself. If not, then you can always leave it blank. We'll use a default value for you. So in this case, once you have done, you just confirm, and once you confirm, you'll be here, and people will start to vote. And once our validator, this is very similar to our Oracle flow. So once people vote for it, and there is enough quorum in that form, then your pool will be alive and will be listed here, and people can start to trade in your pool. So in this case, in here, usually people can just choose choose like what's your basically based on your preference to see what pool you like and based on the currencies that you like. So in this case, this should only serve this should be enough for a high level overview of the entire user experience. But we are still integrating that, as you can see and mentioned many times before. So the timeline we're looking at is probably near end of March, and then we should hope to have everything tested with UI. So current progress is our backend contracts are written. We are doing the integration testing of our contracts, and we're checking if there are any errors. Once it's done, probably within this few weeks, we'll send it for auditing. And I guess that's probably what I have to share. See if Jayden has anything to add, but if not, then I guess that's all I have.